Alright, moving on vlog. Once again, I'm pushing the Iron Man story back another day, or Iron Man subject, because of course I'm talking about Dead Space 3 today, and for Iron Man 3, it's not that big of a deal that I talk about it. It's really just me saying I like the movie. That's pretty much what it's gonna be. So that'll be tomorrow if I actually do it. So I don't know. But for today, I'm doing Dead Space 3 hardcore mode because this is something I've been trying to do for probably a month or so, and I haven't really been trying too much because the mode for the game is basically you can save whenever you want and quit, but if you die, you have to restart the whole thing. And the game is about 10 to 12 hours, I guess, depending on what you do and how fast you can do it. But if you, when you die, you start the whole game over. In this game, it's kind of annoying because like one of the only things that I hate is that you can't skip cutscenes because they're like in game, so you can't skip over anything outside of the end credits. So every time you die, you have to watch this opening cutscene, which for this one, the very first one isn't too bad, but it's like a little prologue level, so you don't do that much, and then you get the long cutscene. And then for Dead Space 2, which also had hardcore mode, it was a little bit different. But that opening scene was way longer, and it was so annoying to have to keep watching that over and over again when I died. Because in that one, you get 3 saves, and each save is a checkpoint, so you have to pick and choose when to save, 5 hours, 8 hours in, or whatever. And then when you die, you go back to that checkpoint, which I thought was really hard in that game, but I find this one to be a lot harder because I can't, pick one good section to say, all right, I'm good here. I have a lot of ammo and weapons, and then save, and then keep going and die and just go back there. I have to start the whole game over, which kind of sucks. And the first time I did it was actually with someone who had beaten it already, so they had this special weapon, which is just a foam finger. And it just, the guy says bang and pow every time he shoots, or pew, technically. And everything's a one-hit kill, so everything just dies off automatically, and we were just flying through, and I was like, well, this is really great, because even though I know I could beat it, I'd rather just have it easy, because it just takes so much time, and odds are what I unlocked, which I haven't looked at it yet. It's called retro mode, and it's actually on my TV right now. What it is, you know hopefully it's something that's actually worth it, so I'm waiting to do it because I wanted to record my actual reaction to seeing retro mode. So I paused it on the level that I wanted to play. I'm gonna wait to do it. But we flew through, and I actually died on the stupidest little thing, which was like a giant piston that had spikes on it, because I slowed it down and I went outside of the little area where it was moving, and I thought it was still going slow, and I moved back and it came and killed me, and that was about 4 or 5 hours into the game. Maybe it was only 3 or 4, but it was a few hours in, and this was with the help of someone who could literally just destroy every enemy in like 1 or 2 shots. So you can imagine it would take a lot longer if I was by myself, or even if I played with a partner who had regular weapons. And so, I try to go through, die at a random spot. I'll start over once, then I'll probably die again, and then I'll quit because it gets kind of annoying. And 2 days ago, I actually almost died a few hours in because one of the special enemies that regenerates was coming after me, and I could not damage it for some reason. Like I'd shoot its legs, nothing, shoot it in the chest. Normally it would at least, the enemies at least like have like fallback damage, and they'll like get stopped for a few seconds because I'm hitting them with a shotgun, so you think it would knock them down at least. But it was just moving right through the bullets and just taking all my health down, and it almost killed me. It went into the little death scene where it basically stabs you and like chops your arms and head off. And I think it happened because someone was joining the game, but since I was about to die, I was like, save, quit, and I was like, oh, that scared me enough, and I just stopped playing. And I picked it up yesterday and went through most of the levels. Started up today, went through, and most of it, most of the game was all by myself. I never went back to play with the other person. and I got a random partner today. We played and we went through the rest of the game. He helped me out, and it was really good because there was one part that I was really worried about, and they really helped me out because I took a bunch of damage just like I thought I would, but they were there, so we ended up getting all the enemies, and I didn't lose the game, which was really nice. Went through, beat it and stuff, and so right now I'm really hoping that this is, worth doing, or it was worth all the stress and trouble that I went through to, do it. I can see it on the background a little bit. I don't think it is, but retro mode. So I'm gonna see in this cutscene what it looks like. Oh, that's interesting. It's not exactly amazing. It's like 8-bit thing. It really just looks like I can't even think of it. It's like a filter pretty much on the camera. Like you would put on the camera, the one that makes it look really weird and grainy. It's kind of like, actually it makes a pretty big difference. Like you just turned the light on and it made like a huge difference. It's not bad. I don't know if it was really worth all the stress, but you know, big things, sometimes worth it, sometimes not. This one, so. I'm probably gonna play the game. I will. So I'll definitely play the game a lot more anyway. But I don't know, I guess having this isn't too bad. To go through the game just to make a little difference. And plus, I can turn it on and off whenever I want. So, like really good HD graphics, and then I can just go in and switch it up for myself. And turn on the retro mode. It's not what I was thinking. I thought it would be a completely different mode. For some reason, excuse me, the actual 8-bit mode. I don't know why that was in my head. But, yeah, it's not as good as that, but it's still pretty sweet. So I'm glad I did it. And plus, I'm done with that, so that's really nice to have finished. But, I am kind of disappointed in it. It's not insanely exciting or anything like that, because like I said, it's more like the filter on the camera that, yeah, I don't know what the filter would be, but it's the one that basically just makes everything look like really weird and pixelated, but not exactly pixels. That's pretty much it. So, comment, rate, subscribe if you like. If you have Dead Space 3, let me know what you thought, if you unlocked it, or if you, decided to look it up after this. What did you think of it? If it was something you really wanted to get, and you finally got it, what you think? What did you think about the hardcore mode in 2? Because I thought that was really good, because that's the one, if you beat that, that's how you get the foam finger in the other game. So that one's actually a lot more interesting to me. And in this one, I guess you'd have to beat hardcore mode twice to get the foam finger there, and that's probably how I ended up playing with the guy who had it, because he did it twice. And once well, if you played it, but if you haven't, you beat it twice and you unlock those, plus you get like better upgrades and stuff for your weapons. So I don't know, comment, rate, subscribe if you like. Tell me if you got some other random hard unlockables to get for other games, because I can't really think of anything else. Maybe, I don't know, Devil May Cry stuff can be pretty difficult once you get to the higher levels to get like the super big costumes that give you unlimited Devil Trigger stuff. So some stories about that, I don't know, but I said it twice already. But comment, rate, subscribe if you like, and thanks for watching.